They sprinting away from the 1200 metre marker. The Duck made a good beginning. Good Night Nurse is right there. Roy Saint, Adderley Street is well positioned. Executive Power's right there. The yellow sleeves and cap. The white cap next to that is Lighting the Fire. They're followed by New Hampshire, a couple of lengths off the leader. And then towards the inside, Knock and Do. Then comes the Ginger Man. Evo Koyas towards the outside. The Edge is about 6-7 lengths off the leader with Just Latin. As they move towards the 600 metre marker, the Duck just about the leader, Executive Power, yellow sleeves and cap, and then Roy Saint. Lighting the Fires, the white cap, about 2.5 off them with Adderley Street. Good Night Nurse towards the inside, and on the inside, Knack and Do. Coming down to the 300, the Duck, Executive Power, Lighting the Fire, tries to put on the pressure. New Hampshire's towards the outside as they come down to the 200 though. And Executive Power now hit the front. And Executive Power's gone clear of the opposition. New Hampshire's on the outside, and 10 Gun Salute's also trying to run on. But Executive Power's well in command, and Executive Power will win it. The second position is going to go to New Hampshire, third to Lighting the Fire, and then 10 Gun Salute. So victory for number 5, Executive Power. Showed pace from the word go. Found the support. £1.60 on the tote. There's the seal of approval. The Warm White Knight, Mike Miller. Well done to Michelle Naraka and partners. And they win it well at £1.60, the tote favourite. Second to number 11, New Hampshire, showing nice improvement. That shows £61 a win, $8.20 a place. Not a bad exact, although the favourite won. Lighting the Fire will take third, and then came 10 Gun Salute. They were followed further back by Good Night Nurse, and then came Roy Saint, Knock and Do. Liège is further back in the running, then the Duck, Just Latin, and the Ginger Man. We'll take a look at that head-on. Still under the hands, though, Executive Power, who showed pace from the word go. Just one flick down the neck and just goes away from the opposition, stopping the clock in 7.83. And you'll see there's the seal of approval. The left hand will come out now to give him the stamp of approval. There it is. And Executive Power wins it well. That's the running of the first race until the running of our second race. The second race will start off the place accumulator. It's over 1200. Back to the studio.
Yeah, all smiles here. Nice to have Michelle Narek on course, Robert Maynard on course. I see Mike Miller owns a share. Mr. Keating, Gene Hardy. Well done to everybody, and Mike Miller has come through in the first year, teaming up with jockey Anthony Delpesh. And I think before we chat to Mike and the owners, let's have jockey Delpesh in. A nice start for him. And this horse, Executive Power, we heard it from the stable, been to the course, galloped here, horse that's rated. But, I touched on it in that parade ring preview. Whilst you're expecting so much from a horse, it's the first time. He's a young horse. He still has to put it together. But he did it so sensibly today, Bonch.
Yeah, Mike was very professional. He brought him here at least to have a look at the track, because this track can beat any horse if he hasn't seen it, because they tend to run away from the stands, and I've seen good horses get beat first time out here. So he did the professional thing, especially the owners wanted to have a bet on the horse. So brought him here and had a look, and this horse, from the day one I've put my leg over him, he's shown me a lot, and he's a very, very smart horse. They're going to have a lot of fun with him.
Fantastic. I think you said it all. Talk us through the rest of your rides, Anthony. You like anything else? You got some nice rides later on?
No, this was my standout ride today. I think the rest of my rides maybe got each way chance, but this was definitely my standout ride.
Nice start to the meeting. The penny's at 22. Track's running good?
Yeah, it's running fast. It's in good nick.
Fantastic. We'll follow this horse with interest. We'll pencil him in as a horse to follow, and all the best. You brought him home for the owners.
Yeah, I've got to thank Mike very much, because he could have put anybody on the horse, and he came to me and he says, listen, I've got a special horse for you to come and sit on, and I really appreciate it. And to the owners, thanks very much, and to my sponsor Aventura, thank you.
Well done, jockey Anthony Delpesh. Let's get Mike Miller in. Mike, this horse, I see a twinkle in your eye when you talk about him.
Yes, he's something special, really. He's a very, very nice horse, a very laid-back type of horse. But we saw a long time out that he was decent, But he just started to grow on me, and he was going up in the air, and I thought, I can't run him while he's growing. So that's why I waited so long.
You're talking about him being laid back. You could see it in the ring, like he's like fast asleep.
He switches off. And he's always been like that at work. You know, he works on the track, he comes off, he just switches back off again. So
We don't want to start writing the script, but we wish you all the best moving forward with him. He looks like a special horse.
thank you very much, and it's for wonderful guys. I've got lovely partners with me, and very, very nice. Thank you. I wish them good luck.
Before you leave us, anything else from your side later on?
I've got Silver Cavalier, and I've got Treble Tot, and I just also wish to wish Waterford Stud good luck for them, because they're breeding a nicer type of horse now, really.
Silver Cavalier, will appreciate a comment. We've seen Treble Tot consistent of late. Silver Cavalier is coming off a break.
He's 90% ready.
Thanks for that, Mike.
Thank you.
90% ready will do for the exotics. Robert Maingard, Michal Narek, come through, Robert. Beautiful that those horses come through for you guys so smartly first time out.
Beautiful horse, isn't he?
He really's got the looks, the temperament, and the ability.
Yes, I think it's going to go a long way. So they say. But I want to thank the trainer, Mike, and also our two partners in Mauritius, Jean Hardy and Gregory Hart, and Michel, myself. We're very, very pleased with the horse, and we hope it gives the turf a nice enjoyment.
That's what it's all about, him training on now and hopefully going on to bigger and better things, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah, especially to win races in Natal and make Natal good.
That's very good. But to all your partners, hearty congratulations. Nice to have you on course today, and you look like you got a smart horse in your hands. I wish you all the best.
We got a few more.
I know.
This year we'll have a few more.
That's nice to hear.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Robert. Let's get Michel in. He's going to have the last word. And Michel, you know, when it comes to race horses, you've been there, done that. You've had many, many horses throughout your career. But what's positive, and we got this from Mike, is when a trainer gives you that confidence and it's expected of a horse to deliver, and that's what this horse has just done for us.
Yeah, you know, the betting side doesn't really worry me too much, but owning a good horse is always good fun. I've had my good share of good horses over the years, but Anthony told me something as he jumped off the horse. He said, "This is the best you'll ever own." He knows I'm at the end of my career, obviously. But this is a team effort. Obviously, Michael picked the horse for us. We got our two friends from Mauritius, Gregory Hart, the Kitting. It's his first horse with us. And Jean Hardy, who's been a partner of ours for a long, long time. And even friends like Philippe Henry, who's watching the horse running. That's always the pleasing side. Everybody had a bit of a flutter and everybody's happy.
Well, all the best with him moving forward.
Thanks, Deez.
Lovely. Michal Narek, Robert Maingard representing the owners on course, and the odds-on favourite has obliged. We'll pencil this horse in, Executive Power. Let's see where they place him next. 5-11, 3 and 13. That's your result now. Coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator, 13:25, 1. But before race number 2, we're going to break for 30 seconds, and I hope Teletrack stays tuned for this. This is an important one, an important presentation after 30 seconds.